I want to remember the last sunny day we had in the Lofoten Islands, but when we woke up, it was rainy and drizzly and quite atmospheric as we started our day heading back to southern Norway. Well, good morning. We are headed back to Tromsø. We're leaving Lofoten. We're driving through the mountains of Norway to the airport to fly down to Oslo to rent a car to then head back out into the fjords. So we'll see what the day brings. As we leave Lofoten and head to Tromsø, we drive through the last town in the Lofoten archipelago, Fjords. This is an active marine port with lots of commercial ships. But there's also a location of our local grocery store and gas station, a little harbor. And as you can see, even though it's a little more industrial, it still has that magic Lofoten geography. While the Lofoten archipelago is epic and magical in itself, the drive from Lofoten back to Tromsø is a treat for your eyes. No matter where you look, you're always close to water, forests, and mountains, and of course, rain on occasion. While Norway's speed limits are quite slow, often 90 kilometers an hour or 45 miles an hour, you can enjoy the scenery, but it's the bridges and the tunnels that make these archipelagos accessible for the average person in the car nowadays. On the drive back, I try to savor not just the scenery, but also this wonderful Volvo XC60 that we had, taking us all the way from Tromsø to Lofoten and back, making the drive pleasurable, but also functional and safe. Time slipped by quickly, and before we knew it, we're back in Tromsø, this beautiful polar city north of the Arctic Circle, full of life and culture and a university, and also more tunnels. It looks like it's 2 lanes of traffic. Oh my goodness. Tromsø has a surprisingly large and functional airport with everything you can imagine an airport, including shops, cafes, duty-free shopping, comfortable lounges, a great place to hang out while you're transiting from this northern port to other places. For us, we're flying back to Oslo, and there you can see the beautiful town of Tromsø. In Oslo, we grabbed a quick rental car as well as a very quick Norwegian kebab-style pizza, including French fries. Got a quick sleep in a hotel. Until next time. All right, big day today. We are doing a 7-hour trek from just outside of Oslo all the way to our place in a place called Strandvik. Got a little house there we're going to be seeing it for a week, and we got about 7 hours of driving, and I'm assuming it's going to be very fjordy, so we'll see. Today was a big driving day, driving from Oslo all the way onto fjord country. And we got to watch how Norway's geography transforms from beautiful rolling farmland, slowly but surely, to forests, and then mountains, and then alpine tundra almost, and then into the amazing and epic fjord scenery eventually.
Use the right lane to take the exit onto E16.
car was a downgrade from our previous Volvo. We enjoyed the smooth and well-maintained Norwegian roads, cute villages, wonderful waterfalls, and all of the scenery you can imagine along the way.
Where are we?
All right, quick car tour. We have a Toyota from Hertz. It's a CHR. It's a hybrid. It's itty bitty. We get the bags fit, and it works. Look at us there. Oh, by the way, the Norwegian nature, that's very beautiful. One thing Norway has over Iceland is it has public roads.
Well, our minds made a shift from the Arctic exploration of the last couple weeks. We enjoyed the pastoral scenery of central Norway. Its beautiful rivers and lakes, small wooded mountains, cute farmsteads, birch trees, and for us, luckily, amazingly wonderful, warm, and clear summer weather. Slowly but surely, we made our way over the Scandinavian mountains, up and over. As we rose, the land became more sparse. You see some beautiful wildflowers for this summer, but you can also see snow up in those hills. And we made it over the spine of Norway through some, well, very narrow and challenging roads and bridges. Soon the birch trees faded away, and we were left with heather and scrub and alpine wonderfulness. Reminds me a lot of when you're high in the Rockies above the tree line. I can only imagine how wonderful the cross-country skiing is in this part of Norway in the winter. Along this drive, we saw lots of huts and little rest stops that you could pop into, and I'm sure get a nice cup of hot chocolate or some warm soup as you made your way on a trekking adventure. But for us, we were headed into the fjords, and of course, it's summertime. Well, not normally attributed to Isaac Newton. In his words, what goes up must come down. And for us, we started making our way, descending from the top of the Scandinavian range into the coastal fjords of Norway, with some really interesting infrastructure along the way.
So you can't tell, but we were going down the cliff face of a fjord, And the tunnels are corkscrews downward through the mountainside, inside the mountain. And it is insane. Take a look. It goes down and it curves and it goes down and it curves and it goes down and it curves. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
This is our first taste of the fjords and the magical ocean/mountain interplay. Here's a cute little town. We stopped and used the visitor center restrooms, stretched our legs for a little bit, caught our breath, had a snack, and then continued to make our way out to the coastal fjords where we're going to be staying. Driving in Norway perhaps is a civil engineer's delight. Not only is this a roundabout, it's a roundabout in a tunnel. A roundabout in a tunnel with a bridge on the other side of the tunnel and a tunnel on the other side of the bridge with yet another roundabout. Quite amazing and quite beautiful it is all right. And of course, on the other side of the tunnel, the fjord spreads its way slowly but surely out to the coast of Norway. We're below the Arctic Circle. The sun really still never set, barely dipped below the horizon. It was light pretty much all the time. But as the evening came in, these amazing late summer skies treated us as we made our way to our next rental house in Strandvik, Norway. The safest spot. This is not the safest spot. Sound of water, seabirds, and cowbells ringing in the background as lazy Norwegian cows graze. Decided to enjoy a nice glass of rosé to celebrate our arrival in Fjordland.